We're here again today, another brilliant turnout, but we have to be honest. We are in a worse place today than we were a year and a half ago. There's been more cuts, more pay freezes, more privatisation. So that means we've got to ask ourselves, what are we going to do about it? And I think this, and my union thinks this, if winning the argument doesn't stop them, if marching doesn't stop them, then what we got to do is what they've done in France, in Greece, in Portugal, and in Spain. And we need to have strike action right across the economy.
Now's the time to turn around and say that if we're all under attack, then we've all got to defend ourselves together. And it's about time that we look at the practicalities of having a 24-hour general strike.
Get up, your voices are needed. Become the pulse of the revolution, and the ranks of the masses rising. Get up, your voices are needed.
Comrades, brothers and sisters, this has been a marvellous day. Not just in terms of the numbers that have marched here today against austerity and against the attacks of the government, but an historic conquest we witnessed today by the three speeches of Bob Crow, of Mark Savoca and Lenny McCluskey, committing this trade union movement to a one-day general strike. That is the first time since 1926 that the official movement of the British working class has come out and committed to a general strike.
For 35 years working in the NHS, with the government cutbacks, my post has just been cut. No funding.
We're all going to go into the NHS professionally, and we're fighting for the NHS patients on behalf of them.
Stop the privatisation of the NHS, which Tories seem to intend to want to do.
The march today, in which hundreds of thousands of members from across the trade union movement are here, will show to this government finally that there is an alternative to their austerity programme that is ruining the lives of millions of workers and ordinary people in this country.
It is exactly why we support the NSSN's call for a 24-hour general strike. It is the working class, organised in trade unions, that has the economic power to stop these cuts. It is the working class that if we go on strike, we can bring this country to a standstill. And that is the example that young people must follow.
And that is why we must go on from here to push the TUC to name the date for the 24-hour general strike. We must take a great courage and take an example from our comrades in Portugal, Spain, Greece, and now our comrades in South Africa engaging in a heroic struggle.
Because our members have been well skilled in the art of campaigning and organising, over the past 6 months, PCS members in HMRC have been taking industrial action, have been staging walkouts, have been campaigning around tax justice, and as a result, we have won 1,000 extra jobs.
Our union is at the forefront of demanding we need coordinated action to defeat this government, and we will fight tooth and nail to make sure every community activist, every trade unionist in our communities is actually given that idea and actually pressurises to make sure that it does take place.
Because it's no good Ed Miliband coming here and saying that he's with us today. We don't want someone who's just with us. We want him to turn around and say that he's on the side of working men and working women, and he's going to refuse to put in any further cuts.
Despite the fact more can always be done by the movement, it has been a great day. The NSSN and PCS and a growing number of unions can be relied upon to organise and give the leadership, because that's what's needed.
I said Let's start that consultation here today. Are you prepared to take strike action to save our community? Are you prepared for a general strike? Let's see a show of hands.